because this is the smoking gun that we've been waiting for. And John DEVORE was an RN for the Department of Corrections in California, and she became a whistleblower and became part of this program. Interestingly enough, John DEVORE had extracted implants just like my client did. They were very, very similar in structure and type. Now, Dawn DEVORE, unfortunately for her, this was done to her, but fortunately for the community, she intercepted some evidence, and this was submitted as Exhibit 2. And this was a document that was only meant for high-level management in the Department of Corrections. And it's entitled IntelliConnection, a security division of IBM. Confidential, limited distribution only, level 9 communication. And it's titled 2020 Neurochip Implant. And it says the control of crime will be a paramount concern in the 21st century. We must be ready with our security products when the demand for them becomes popular. Our Research and Development Division has been in contact with the Federal Bureau of Prisons, the California Department of Corrections, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and the Massachusetts Department of Corrections to run limited trials of the 2020 Neurochip implant. We have established representatives of our interest in both management and institutional levels within these departments. Federal regulations do not yet permit testing of implants on prisoners, but we have entered into contractual agreements with privatized healthcare professionals and specified correctional personnel to do limited testing of our products. We have also had major success in privately owned sanitariums with implant technology. Think about the most vulnerable in our society. We need, however, to expand our testing to research how effective the 2020 Neurochip implant performs in those identified as the most aggressive in our society. Limited testing has produced a number of results. In California, several prisoners were identified as members of a security threat group. They were brought to the Health Services Department in Pelican Bay and tranquilized with advanced sedatives developed by our Cambridge, Massachusetts laboratories. The implant procedure takes 60 to 90 minutes depending upon the experience of the technician. We are working on a device which will reduce the time by as much as 60%. The results of the implants on 8 prisoners yielded the following results. The implants served as surveillance monitoring devices in the threat group. Now, that's important because they can see and hear everything in the environment if this is done to you. Implants disabled two subjects during an assault on correctional staff. All they had to do was send a frequency to the chips, and it incapacitated them. Wow. Universal side effects in all 8 test subjects revealed that when implants were sent 116 megahertz signal, all subjects became lethargic and slept on an average of 18 to 22 hours per day. All subjects refused recreation periods. Obviously, if you're lethargic, you're not going to do that. You're also going to refuse exercise. Each subject was monitored for aggressive activity during the test period, and the findings are conclusive that out of the 8 test subjects exhibited no aggression even when provoked. Each subject experienced only minor bleeding from the nose and ears 48 hours after the implant due to initial adjustment. Each subject had no knowledge of the implant for the test period, and each implant was retrieved under the guise of medical treatment. Now, this is a clear violation of the Nuremberg Code. Any experimentation done on a human being is supposed to be given full disclosure.